Hello, happy Sunday. Hopefully I've got things muted. Don't know. How are we doing today? Woo woo. Oh, goodness. Let's see if I got this ready here. I think so. I think so. Hi, Miss Judy. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Pat. Oh, Kathy. I'll show you something. Let me see if I can get to it. I laid it on the end of my bed here. Let me move my cart real quick. Now, it's a little rough, but it's this foiled garland we had talked about. You were looking for. It's been smashed a little. There's one piece that's really, but I'll, if you want it, I'll send it to you. That's going to be up to you. Let's see if I can get a closer shot of it. This one's got green in it and silver. Hi, Greg. Hi, Mary. How are y'all? Gosh, guys, coming right on in. And then, and that's one piece. That's about like this much. I didn't measure it. I'd say it's a couple yards at least, maybe more, a little more than a couple yards. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a little more than 2 yards. This piece is. Now, and then there's some, look, see, he's been flattened. I mean, I guess you could set with a little pair of needle nose pliers and sort of pull them back up into shape, but it's foil, the old foil, it happens that way. But if you're crafting with it, that this would be fine to use. And then there's this little piece. It's over a yard, probably about a yard and a half, I guess. And then there's see, this is the places in this one. I mean, this one's pretty rough, but you could maybe craft with it a little bit, some pieces of it, if you would like it all. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to find, and if you find it, you're gonna find a lot of it smashed and stuff because it's foil and it's people packed it away or whatever. It's hard to find in perfect condition. It really is because it's so thin. The foil is. It's just like taking and cutting strips of aluminum foil that you cook with and then putting it in a box and laying something on it and then laying something on it and it just smashes, Just like your mom used to have. Goodness gracious. Let me I'll put this in a little bag. Let's see if I can get a little bag here. And this one's really pretty. I mean, I had some that was red, but now I sold it months and months and months and months and months ago, probably closer to last Christmas. I think Carol might have got it. But there it is in a bag. I'll lay it over here to the side for you. Whoa. Just about took out my whole desk here. Let me write it down that you want it before I forget. Y'all know me. Foil garland. I opened up a container and there it was. I was like, oh. Yeah, I can't remember where anything is anymore where I put stuff. It's the way it always looked on your tree. Yep. Ooh, do you watch who all in here watches Stephanie and Philip Chateau Diaries? Because I've watched them from her very first one ever and on, and I really like them. I wait for them to get another video out every time from Chateau Diaries. What is it called? Red tea. Jim is waiting. Hi, Jim. Oh, hi, Jim. Princess Wave. I forgot. I can't forget that. Does nobody watch? Well, I know Pat does. I know. Did you watch the Q&A they had? They wanted, and I can understand it. I mean, they wanted the chapel done because that's where they want to get married in, but they have to get the floor in first, and before they can get everything else done. So they're waiting on the tiles on the flooring for the chapel. And I'd say once that's done, it's pretty quickly in. And then they want to at least get, I think, the salon done. They want it the lake in the dining room, but I think they'll do it before the lake and the dining room get done. I think I don't know. That's just me. Yeah. And their age difference is out of this world. But Philip is so more older than what he is. You know, I mean, he's very a neat guy. But anyway, I've watched him forever, and I would love to be able to travel like she does. I think that's great. I'd love to go, to all the places that she goes. When they went on that the train, was it in Scotland, I think? Oh my gosh, I just would love that. But I know that that I'll probably end up 6 foot under and never get to do any of it. I've watched from day one, yes. Yep, I've watched from day one too. Also, yep. Greg, and if y'all two watch it, I'm sure Susan probably watches it. But yeah, it's a really good, guys. If y'all haven't heard of Chateau Diaries, my gosh, you get to see things and places, and they go antiquing and everything. They do everything, you know. in rural France. And then Dan. Do you watch Dan too? Dan the man, you know, Dan. Oh gosh. He what is his channel's name? Um Escape to Rural France. Escape to the Dream. Yep. I watched them. Gosh, there's so many. Poseidon, Chateau Poseidon. I watch them guys. And then Go Go Chateau, I watch her. Yep. Oh God, yeah, Dan. Yep. Dan the gardener. Yep. Watch them all. My goodness. Um, excuse me. um, Kathy, I don't know what to charge you for the garland. So if you just put in a price, I'll probably be good with it. Just whatever you feel like on it. I can't even remember what I gave for it. I've had it a long time. So whatever you think it's worth to you, I really doesn't make me any difference. What else, guys? Let's see. Oh, I did get the little girl fixed. I have bags of like the old flowers and ribbons and things like that. So I went back. This was the other little girl, the other little shell girl. I just thought she was so stinking cute. So I put some little flowers down the side here, did a little flower bonnet on her, little flowers on the back. So she's something I've added to everything. And I think that's all I've added, was because I made reference to her in the video. Leveling the gravel, yeah, in the around the where the fountain and everything is, yeah. They all did it in real fancy, fluffy, foo-foo-y house coats, or dress. What do you call them? Dressing jackets or something like that. But they were women's styled, you know. Even Steve had one on, and he's a big man. Yeah. And then they just went to that restaurant. What was it called? The I don't know why I want to call it the Fat Duck. Is that, I don't know if that's right or not, or something like that. It's a really, I guess you have to make reservations, and he had reservations in way in advance and just got those. Him and Stephanie went there. But the dishes they had were just out of this world. Okay, let's see. Okay, and we're gonna get started. And as usual, y'all know I don't sell in any particular order. And they were borderline negligee. Yeah. So if there's something you're looking at or for, let me know. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I gotta say. Judy said, singing frog. Girl, that frog. I had to reach in around a woman to get that because she was just taking all of them. And there was like 4 or 5 or something different animals. And I was on the end and the frog was sitting there. And I just sort of reached around her and tucked the frog because she was taking them all. I mean, it's nice to share people when at estate sales, when there's that many, you just share. I just don't. You don't have to have them all. My gosh. So we'll start with the singing frog. Let me get him. He is really cool. He's still got his packaging. He is a Kurt Adler piece right down here on the bottom. Kurt Adler. He is. What year did I find out on him? I think 2004, which just makes him vintage. I think you have to be 20 years old to be considered vintage. So he's 22. So I did not take him out of the package. I know it probably looked weird in my video. I was going up under his seat here. I thought, oh my God, they're going to think I'm doing something to that frog. But he's a nice size frog too. He is really cute. I'm going to turn him on. You just a little button right here. You can turn him on and then you can turn him off. But he sort of dances and he sings in his frog voice. So, and I think it's Jingle Bells. Yeah. Isn't he so cute? Then he's not vintage. No, he's not vintage. He's just vintage. He's just right at the borderline of being vintage. But I thought he was so cute. So I was glad to get him. And like I said, he's still in his original packaging and he is just as cute as can be. Let me see if I can get my chat up over here. There we are. And we'll get a start in. And I can't send him with the batteries because you're not supposed to send stuff with batteries through the mail. But he does work, and it just takes 3 AA batteries, and you can get those at Dollar Tree. So let me get the start in there. He's going to start at $15. He is just so stinking cute. His little head bobs around and everything, and he's just really neat. He is like I said, Kurt Adler. He's Freddie the Frog. Sings and shakes. I sing Jingle Bells in my own voice. Well, who else's voice would you sing it in? And he's loud. I mean, he's his head down. Then he just goes back straight. And I think the little jacket or the little vest comes off because I had seen somebody had one online and didn't have the vest on it. So it does come off, the little Christmas vest, and he'd just have a little like a plaid shirt on. It's as cute as can be. So I'm gonna get my last call. If I can spell today. I'm with Judy at 15. And last call is going in. And we're going to mark him sold. Miss Judy, you got Freddie the Frog. He is so cute. At one time, he was $30. Yep. He was $29.99. Cutie, cutie, cutie. And I'm going to lay him right down here on the second shelf. Just like that. Oh, you're so welcome. And congratulations. And thank you very much. Let me see. Did anybody else type something in? Because I didn't. Okay. I don't see anything else on there. Oh, my nose. My nose itches. Itches. Just itches. Squirrel shells. Now, Judy, these are vintage. Vintage. I would say these were probably pieces for like the 40s, 50s in there. I can't tell. There is a paper on the back here, but remember they did that old cutout work, and I like them because they're a pair. They face each other, and you can hang them at different levels. Like I had them on. Frogs are all for Jim. Jim, you got good taste. Frogs. I like frogs. You would have just went crazy in this one sale I went to. I mean, I think the whole sale was frogs. There was frogs from one end of that place to the other. I couldn't believe all the frogs. There was even frogs greeting you when you came inside, from like the little statues and things at the front door. Hi, Miss Susan. Hello. Welcome. So, Kathy, you don't want the garland? Yeah, they are a little crushed. I mean, you're going to find a lot of a lot of the foil garland like that. Not sometimes you can find it pretty good, but some of it's going to be a little smashed. So just let me know. No, I don't want the garland. Thank you, or yes. I just need to make sure we're on the same boat. Okay. Judy says, I'll take the garland. Judy, you just have to tell me what you want to pay me for it. Because I did the same thing I did with Kathy. It's whatever you think on it. You're not going to hurt my feelings by saying any number. It doesn't, that'd be fine. That will be fine. We'll do 11. Sounds good to me. That sounds great to me. Did that go in? Oh, that did not go in. No, I'm going to do 11. I like the first number. 11's fine. 11 works. Then I have these two little squirrels. These little shelves. I put them in, starting them at 22. You get the pair. It's for both of them. They are really cool. You know how they used to do like those corner shelves? I love it when I can find those corner shelves where they do all the fancy cutout work and stuff on them. Well, somebody decided to do squirrels, and they have a little shelf on the front. So when I had them on display, I just ran like a little pin through here just to hang them up. But if you just put a little nail there in the wall and hung the right through that little eye, they just hang up just like that. And they are wood. Oh, you're welcome, Judy. And they're in really good shape. I'm with Judy at 22. You're getting them both. This is for the pair. And I had some little frogs sitting on them I used them in my display, you know. I hung them up and then set those little shell frogs on them. And let me get my last call. Okay, now the red ornaments, it has the top and it has the plastic tray. It doesn't have like the box on the bottom part of the box. They had it in a bag, and it had the lid and the tray that the ornament set in. But the boxes are not hard to make. I mean, you can get the measurements off the top of the box to make a bottom. Last call went in and sold to Miss Judy. Let me find them on my paper here. There they are. And congratulations. And thank you very much. I'm going to lay them down here with your frog. Singing frog. I'll go ahead and I'll show you. See, they just had them in a little, like this bag. And sometimes these things are hard for me to get open. And they're called Kobe glass Christmas ornaments. So it is the top of the box, and the little what is it called? Oh, that little plastic shield thing on top. I can't think of what they call that. But that's replaceable. You can buy that. Usually I find that kind of cellophane. There you go. So, like a cellophane. Like at Easter, you can get it in different colors. You can even get it in clear. Yeah. Got it. Cellophane. But it is these. There's 4 of them. I haven't cut them. And then it's the little plastic tray that they lay in. That's all there was in that box. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like the plastic trays, because sometimes those ornaments are hard to get out, and I'm always afraid I'm going to break one trying to pull it out of them. But showing you each one of them here. Get back in there, because I hadn't took them out of the little plastic tray. They're very pretty. It's not marked on top or anything, so I have no idea, but usually, some places mark them. This was just with the box and Kobe ornaments. And I did look up Kobe ornaments, and they're nice ornaments. But yeah, you would just get them in this little tray and the 4. Hey, Midge, how are you doing? So let me put a start in on those. I was reading what Judy was writing. Yeah, that'd work. Making them black. So you'd get them all. I put them in a little nicer bag than this, and of course they'll be wrapped and bubbled. But yeah. So I put them in for $12. And like I said, if you measure, if you laid this on a what do you call it? Oh, what is it called? Like construction board, and measure the top and then come out so far for the edges. And yeah, you could make or so far out for the sides, you could make the bottom for this box. Not that hard to do. I've made boxes before. I'm with Kathy at 12. Excuse me. Not sure how long they are. About 4 inches long. Getting my last call ready here. Last call is in. And we're going to mark those sold. Okay, Kathy. Let me. Right here. Thank you, Kathy. Congratulations. And I'll lay those right down. Okay, is there anything else anybody wants to see right off the top? If not, I am just going to start going through my list and pulling whatever's closest to me. That seems to work. And if you're sitting in the lounge, come on in. Put your teacup down. Come on in and say hi. Nope. You did not miss the towels. So far, we've done the singing frog, the squirrel, shelves, some ornaments. Seems like there was something else, but oh, and some garland. But I can do the towels right now for you. These are so cute. These are your little, dish towels that you dry your dishes with. There is a whole set. I'll put my lid on my pan here. So what we don't want to happen is that to get on it. But there is 7 of them. The little psychic bear. They're dressed up in costumes to celebrate Halloween. All the little bears are. So we have Sunday. Let me get a start in on these. How come that won't go in? Every once in a while this thing does this. I don't know why. Sometimes I can't get my numbers and I check my Noom lock and everything. Let's see. There it went. Okay, hopefully it popped up. So you're getting all 7 of them. So there's Sunday right here. And then look at Monday. Oh my gosh. Monday. Tuesday. He's a ghost. I love this one too. Wednesday, he's a little devil. Thursday's a skeleton. Friday is the witch. Look, they did some detail. Look at the spider coming off her hat and everything. A little bear in her bag there, little broom. And then the little ghost is Saturday. It says Boo Bear on the side of it. I did not measure. Forgot how big they were. But they are very nice size. I forgot to measure. Come on now. There we go. Yes, they are embroidered. They are about 33.5 by 20. So yeah, they're a nice size. And I don't think they've ever been used. They are new. Never been used. They are all hand embroidered. Like the little witch. I'll hold it up here close so you can see the stitchings and everything. Very nicely done. Getting my last call ready to go in. Aren't those cute? I mean, they're just absolutely the cutest things. So there's Friday, there's Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I don't know. I think this one, my oldest son, I dressed him like this for Halloween one year. He was a pumpkin. Took a pattern and made the pumpkin and everything, me and my aunt. Sunday, Saturday. So they are all there. Last call went in. Would be your niece. You better be able to keep up, Judy, because I'm gonna tell you, she goes. Woo, her and her husband. Oh goodness, I don't know if I could do it. I walked across the room and get out of breath. I had to lay back down after I got up this morning, which I didn't really sleep, but I was in my bed because I started having chest pain, so I had to lay back down. And then I remembered, nope, can't lay down with these chest pains because it's something to do when you're lying down, you get chest pains. And then, so I had to sit up on the side of my bed for a while. Hi, Gail. Just got back from church and grocery pickup. And putting them away. That's the worst part, is carrying them in and putting them away, isn't it, Gail? So Miss Amy and Chuck, you got the tea towels for the 35. I didn't see anybody else come in. I marked you sold, and congratulations. Now I gotta open my pin back up because I put them back in a bag. Lay these down here as well. I think they'll go just fine. Let me write those down. Those are absolutely adorable. They are really, really cute. Gail's here. Whoop whoop. That's funny. Thank you. Would you show the turkey? Yep. I love this turkey. Now, in the pictures of the estate sale I went to, this turkey was at, I was like, okay, sitting pretty close to that. I want it sitting pretty close to that. Hopefully they haven't moved it because I could just grab this and then get that. Yeah. Well, it sort of worked that way. Okay, and I'm going to do this piece at the same time because this will be a choice on these two ceramic pieces. Let me go ahead and get a start in on them. Okay, there's the start on them. And let me see if I can get some sizes for you. So we're going to be looking at the turkey and the pumpkin with the mice on it. So the turkey is about 4.5 inches tall at the center point of its feathers here. And across, you're looking at about almost 7. And look how cool he is. They did a really good job on him, whoever painted him. He is just a regular piece. Somebody named Jay. They just wrote their name on there. Really cute. Now, if I was keeping him for myself, I would take and put a piece of felt on the bottom of him. It looks a little softer. I mean, there's nothing scratchy on it, but if you got nice furniture, you don't like to set things straight on it. At least I don't. And look at the back. He's so cute. There he is, sort of right by my head, so you can see that. Or look at this one. This one here. Let me get my. This one here is, we'll call it about 7 inches tall, and he's about 7 wide. And this one is the little mice on the pumpkin. Look at the corn, everything. And now he is also a project piece that someone's done. I would also put a felt just to finish the bottom off. It just looks nicer. When I did ceramics, I always put felt on the bottom just to finish it off. And what I do is I bought the adhesive felt, and you can buy that in packages at the store. And I'd set this down on it, and then the paper back, set this on the paper of the backing of the felt, and then trace around it, and then peel the paper off and set it back on it and just let it stick to the bottom. Very easy to do. And he is so cute. I mean, they did a good job on that too, all the way around. I didn't see any chips or cracks or breaks of any kind on either one of them. I'm going to get my last call ready here. So here are your choices. Aha. So it wasn't ended up, but was it 20,000 or something like that for all, all of them together? And I can remember these when I painted ceramics back in the 80s. So last call is in. And we're going to say sold. And Amy, turkey, pumpkin. And I will put your name on it. I think it's turkey because I think that's what the piece you asked about. And then if Amy doesn't take whichever one she doesn't take, I mean, she can take both, but if she doesn't take one, then if there's one left, I'll offer it back up for the 18 to anyone. Oh. I wonder why he hasn't turned that in yet. Turkey, please. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think that would make a really neat pillow. I really do. So we're going with the turkey. Now, if anyone would like the pumpkin, this was 10,000. The company was 20. Yeah. So the turkey is been took, but this one is still available. If anybody would like this one, it is $18 and it's number 3. And all you have to do is type in a 3 and you can have this one. It is ceramic. You can hear that. It's a nice ceramic piece. Hi, Frank. I will put your name on that. Congratulations. Thank you. Nice to see ya. And congratulations to you both. Now, let's see. What are we going to do next? Y'all just have to yell at me. Let me know what you want next. I'm going to get these out and get these ready. You are so welcome, Frank. Thank you so much. Where's the other one? Frank's been lounging. Maybe. Okay, so the next pieces are our choice. There's 4 of them, and they're the little trinket boxes, and they are all of them are just so cool. It's going to be the house, the reindeer, the tree, or the sleigh. Going to go ahead and get my start put in. These are going to be 14. Now, guys, these little trinket boxes have like become very popular. And I've seen them for twice that much in and they got weight to them. And these aren't the little cheapy ones. They got some weight to them. And then he pops open, pops back shut. Lid stays closed. And the tree is like about 4 inches. And then it's got all the little rhinestones. I guess those are rhinestones. Let me make sure. Are they enameled or right? Nope, they're rhinestones. And the little pearls on there all the way around. It's got little presents on the tree, and these are enameled. So really nice. There's the little tree. Now the little sleigh is about almost 3 inches tall. It's got all the little goodies. Look at the little teddy bear laying in there. Candy canes, gifts, little trees. And then he opens here in the front. Got sort of that orange color on the inside of him. Very, very nice. I didn't see any markings on him at all. And then look at this one. This is the reindeer. Now the reindeer is about 3 inches as well. I mean, absolutely pretty. I mean, look at the enameling on the top, and then the rhinestones all around. And then he opens this direction, just like that. How pretty is that? These are so... This is choice. Yes, this is choice. And then the gingerbread house. Really, really cute. And then there's the inside of that one. So we have the gingerbread house. And that is 3 inches. I'm with Linda at 14. I am getting my last call ready here. And I gotta scratch my eye because it itches. And then the reindeer is about 3 inches. The sled. They all open great. They all shut great. And then the little tree. Just all of them are very nice. Wendy came in at 15. Linda's back in at 16. And then Wendy is in at 17. Linda says 20. I love the gingerbread house. I don't know. I just like gingerbread house stuff, you know, like gingerbread, the little men and girls. And I even make sugar cookies. Well, I haven't made them in the last few years, but sugar cookies, and I do the gingerbread. So I don't know why that last call did not pop in there, but now maybe I forgot to push the button. And it's like Wendy says out. Linda's in for 20. I'm going to go ahead and push sold. And Linda, I just need to know whether you want the house, the reindeer, the tree, or the sled. And you can take as many as you want. The house, the tree, the sleigh, and the reindeer. Remember that one you got from me, Judy? The tree and the deer, okay. The frog one, the ballerina frog, they're heavy like that. I mean, they're nice ones. Let me put your name, Linda, on the tree and the deer. And thank you very much. And then Wendy, I have the sleigh and the house left. And it would be for your 17. the house. I like the house. So let me go back through this and make sure the reindeer and the tree are going to Linda. And the gingerbread house is going, and the gingerbread house even has a hook you can hang it on your tree. You can hang it on your tree, put money in it. Diamonds. You could put diamonds in it, right, Judy? So the one still available is this one. If anybody is interested in it, we'll go to 17. That's the low bid on it for the sleigh. And it is number 10, if anybody would like that one. Number 10. Wendy said, yes, all my diamonds. I don't have any. So number 10 is the little sleigh, $17, number 10, if anyone would like this one. It's the only one I have left. And we will set him right back over here. And let me mark that one right there. Why is that going to mark on it? You could fill it with jelly beans, Wendy. That's what I could afford, jelly beans. And they'd have to be the cheap jelly beans. Couldn't be none of them jelly bellies because them are high. But congratulations to you both. Next up. Hi, Becky. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Wendy said, me too. Okay, let's go to this piece here. And this is the star. I thought it was so cool. Now, let me plug it in because I went and robbed my extension cord back. My son had borrowed it from me and then didn't bring it back, so I went and robbed it back from him. But this is the star. Look at that. It is so bright. I mean, it is so neat. I think it would look great even hanging in a window. Like if you did a nativity in the window, you could put this as the star. I think that would be so cute. And it's got a place up here where you can just hang a string, from to hang it. It'd be little fishing wire. You could hang up in the window. I think that would be really, really cool. But it does work. It measures 11 inches long by 8 inches wide. So it is 11 by 8. Girl, I want a sugar daddy. Whew, that was bright. I think it's new. It's got its little extra, still has its little extra, what do you call them, light bulbs connected to it. It's really pretty. It is plastic. But man, it's pretty. Even with the lights off on it, it's really pretty. So 11 inches long. 8 inches across. I think that's right. 11 inches long, right? Yeah. 11 inches long. Very, very pretty, pretty, pretty. And if I don't have any interest, I'm going to set it to the side. We'll bring her back in a little while. She is very pretty. I'm going to go ahead and type in last call. Oh, Susan's in. And I'm just going to go ahead and type in last call for her. Just like that. Susan, you got this for the 15. Congratulations. I'm going to lay that right there. Thank you, Susan. Oh. Oh, goodness, so crazy. Stuck my tongue out at you. Okay, now these little guys, like I said, these are little homemade pieces. I love finding little pieces that are homemade. I don't know about you guys, but if I could do my Christmas and everything I decorate was all homemade or like vintage, that's just the way it'd be. And if it was homemade, it'd be even better. I love these little pieces like this. This is made out of, it looks like paper towel roll on the inside. Toilet paper roll, paper towel roll, maybe. And look how his little legs are long. You can just set them up on whatever, cross them. Cute. I do have 2 of them, so this price would be each. Hi, Miss Robin. Oh no, I want my sugar daddy to be like 30 years older than me. That would put him like almost 90. Yeah. Let's get a start in. And this is each on these. You can take 1 or 2. Miss Robin Boyd is in the house. No fringe benefits. No fringe benefits. He just needs to cook and clean, and he can walk beside me. That's his fringe benefit. That's about it. But I just think these are the cutest little suckers right here. Now these little hats pop down. Let's see. I think there it went. He just needs a little stuff and stuff back up in there. There he went. Hat back up. Started these out. Did I put the price in at $8? And that is each. And they just got these little long legs. They're just really cute. How's the house coming along? It takes a bit. But if I don't have anyone interested in these, I'm going to lay them over here to the side. We can always come back. But if someone decides they want them, they'll be $8 each. And they're number 8. So, don't know how I managed that, but 8 at 8. Think to see how my strawberry kitchen's coming along. Every time I try to find them. Looking for more of a handyman. Well, yeah. Well, handyman would save her money. Next we're going to do the Fitz and Floyd tumbling snowman. And you're going to get all 3 of them. These are a set that I do have the original box. And guys, Fitz and Floyd right now is hot. I'm telling you, Fitz and Floyd is, yeah. It is, every bit of it's going up. Well, everything's going up, but yeah, dang it. I hate that. So they're right about 3 inches tall. So we have this little one here. They've got a date on the bottom of them. Nope. Fitz and Floyd. Something there on the bottom. I don't know. Fitz and Floyd Holiday Jolly Snowman. So we got that one. And I do have the original box. They got the original styrofoam in it that they will go back into. And that one. And then this one's sort of standing on his head. But aren't they cute? You get all 3 of them. Does that make them like $6 a piece? Yeah. All 3 of them. Really cute set. Fitz and Floyd. Don't remember what year they're from. I can't remember, guys. I did not write it down either. But probably the earlier 2000s, late 1990s, somewhere in that area. So you got one that looks like he's running or doing the splits or something. You got one sort of standing on his head there. I know, Strawberry Kitchen, isn't that awesome? That sounds so cool. And then this one sort of laid back with his hands up. Does he have a pipe? Oh, no, he's got a red bird. I thought that was a pipe. All of a sudden, I looked at it and went, is that a pipe? He's got a little red bird on his shoulder. Cutie patooties. So that is $18 was the start on it. And now that's for all 3 of them with the original box, which it's really nice to have the original box. They're about 3 inches tall. Let me write that down. Or put a little mark by it, I should say. And I will set them right here. Right there. I just took you off of this spot. How come you ain't fitting back on this spot? That's all right. There you went. Just had to move that. These must have slid. So next we are going to do Hmm. Uh, Open your window so I can hear you scream when you get it. Gosh, I wonder what it is. So these are next. These are your little crocheted trivets. Now they are on those tin little hot pads. You know, they got the little cardboard backs. They are little vintage ribbed um, tin trivet hot plate thingies. I can't say. I I cannot talk sometimes today, but there are two of them. They are very pretty. Got like the rosette in the middle, and they measure 7 inches across. Let me make sure the other one's the same. I think so. Yep, 7 inches across. You can see this red and white is on the inside, and then this red and white is on the outside. So that's how we're identifying them because they're both red flowers. So if you want one of them, let me know whether you want it the red and white on the outside around the edge or on the inside around the flower. And let's get a start in there. And we are starting these out at $8 each. They also look really pretty hanging. Offset them like that. Get you some other little things to set around them for your kitchen. Be really cute. Or use them. Use them to set things on. Was there something you wanted to say? Me? No, I want to hear a scream. I want to hear a squeal. I can't stay. Yeah. Are you all right, Susan? Mm. If I don't have any interest in these, I want to set them to the side. Girl, all you got to do is stay in your groove. You don't have to stay in anybody else's groove. Let me write these down. Oh. I know y'all three, Greg, Pat, and Susan, they all chat during the sale with each other. I love it. I absolutely love it. And there's Avery. Hello, hello. That is true. Hello, hello. And let me go down here. Okay, now these are like really cool. I mean, they're like really cool. These are vintage. And it is this bag. of these plastic ornaments. They're like the plastastic. Oh, okay. So have it change starting. So anything before that date goes to your old address, and anything after that date will go to your new address, right? But look at these. Aren't these wonderful? They look like little sea urchins. Aren't those cool? Got like the little bead in there. They're just, I thought they were really neat. I could just, they look like I said, like they look like little sea urchins. All of them have the little gold string. It's sort of a plastic thread covered, or a thread covered with like a plastic. It bends weird. Moving day is the 5th. Whew. Girl, hope you hired you a big truck and let them guys do it. Don't you be pulling around on all that. Oh, I guess I can put a start in would help. These are great to hang on your tree, great to craft with. There are 9 of them in this bag. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it coming. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Woo. Okay. Oh, good. Good. We moved. My son and his friends helped, and we got a U-Haul. And then his friends all helped and everything. But man, I couldn't have lifted on those. My bed, like I've said before, that thing, it's a few hundred pounds. It's one of those with the big motor in it and everything. The base, it does the moving and all that. Ugh. Oh, goodness. I can't wait till you get all moved in, all that. I know it's a lot, it's you worry about some of the smallest things, and then everything just works out in the end, it does. Yeah, I sold the towels. Yeah, that was enough for me too, boxing stuff up. My mom, my daughter-in-law, my sisters, we all did the boxing, and the guys did all the hauling out to the truck. Three under 3. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of work. Well, they're pink. They are like a darker pink on the inside. Then when it comes out to the tips, they're a lighter pink. They're really cool. There's 9 of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 of them in total. Starting price on them is $15 for all 9 of them. They are really neat. When I try to look them up online, it pulls up sea urchins. So, are those little jiggly balls? Then they're plastic. But they are so neat, very retro. They're about 3 inches. Really cool. They got that little bead in the center of each one of the little clusters. And I would call them right at 3 inches. Yeah. 2 3/4, 3 inches, somewhere right in there. And you get all 9 of them for the 15. Like I said, I've never seen them before. These are the only ones I've ever found. I found these, and then I'll have a bag of pieces of these. They had them in this big basket, and had stuff laying on it, and some of them, smashed. So I went ahead and just took them apart, and I'll have a bag of just each little cluster. Like if you wanted to put it in a corsage, or wanted to put it in a wreath, or on a candles, or anything like that. I'll have those coming in the sales coming up. Just pieces of ones, but these are the good ones, the whole ones. And the other ones are the good ones for crafting. But there's 9 of these, $15 for all of them. All 9 of them. Yeah, I think they look like pom-poms, So I think they would like little plastic pom-poms. I think they'd look great on a tree, or even if you did them in a garland, if you had a fireplace or shelves or something like that, string them and put them that way as well. Would look really cool. I'm gonna put them to the side for right now. We can always come back. Can't get to that right now. I'm going to go ahead and do the Annalees. These Annalees are so stinking cute. Let me move this. I absolutely love these. I had the little scarecrow guy sitting next to that pumpkin. This little guy here, little mouse, he is from 2017. And this one is from 2020. It will be choice on them. And let me put in the price. What? I was trying to read what Avery was saying there. Okay. Yeah, think about them. I'll show them again here at the end. So, like I said, if you think about them and you want them before the end, they're $15 or number 12 on that. And that's for the 9 little pom-pom looking plastic. Okay, so let's do these. And we're going to start these out at 28. It is choice. I think they are so cute. They are the little mice. You got the little scarecrow there. He's got a little crow right there. His little tail's all wound. He is just darling. And he looked so neat with that pumpkin with the mice on it. And then look at these guys. think they're cute. And they would look really neat all together. You could do Greg, Pat, and Susan. Oh. Hey, my Robin with the Y, how are you doing? Happy Sunday to you too. And I am with Pat at 28. I love these little guys. I like the little mice. I do. I really like the little mice. They have the cutest little faces. Just really sweet. And let me get my last call going here. I'm at 28 with Miss Pat. It is a choice. Either one of these. The little ones with the pumpkins here, or the little scarecrow mouse here. Mom was like, he's missing an ear. I was like, no, he's not. His ear's under his hat. That's how they do it. They set them sideways. Oh, she's like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that. Because it's the hat set sideways. Last call is in. We're going to say sold. And Miss Pat, I just need to know scarecrow or pumpkin. Let's see, mice with pumpkin, mouse with scarecrow. And congratulations. Toot-a-loo. Was it whoop whoop? And she's going to take them both. They will be coming your way. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Set them right down here next to Judy's frog. Where am I at? Right here. All right. Let's do this little bundle of picks here. So these are made in Japan, and these are like little foil picks. There's 3 of them in each little stalk, and you're going to get 3 of those like that. And then this is your mercury glass beads. This is in excellent condition. Still has the little made in Japan tag on it there. And there should be, let's see, 6, I think. Yep, 6. Yeah, 3 taller ones, 3 shorter ones in this one stalk. So you got 6 pieces there. And then these 3 stalks have 3 each in it, I believe. 2 or 3. Can't remember now. Some of them have 2, some of them have 3. This one has 2. That one has 3. That one has 2. Okay, so yeah, 2 and 3 in a stalk. I thought I'd picked up all 3s, but nope. And we're going to start these out at You were arguing with yourself. Did you win? I think you won. You did it right. You won. So 18 on these. These right here alone, these here, these are just one pick, but there's 6 of them on it. These, y'all would, if y'all look these up online, you would not believe what these picks just go for. It's just absolutely unreal. I can't believe it. I went to an estate sale where the woman was a crafter, and she crafted with vintage stuff, and she had a whole box of these made in Japan, and I bought the whole box, and there was probably 100 and some in it, and they were all gold except for just 4 or 5 of them. So I've been selling these for quite a while, just a few here and there. but I'm about out. There's not many left. So $18 on this set of picks here. And this one actually sells for more than even the 18. And then these here, I can't even find these online. These picks like this, Japan picks. And when I ship these, if anybody gets them, what I have to do is I have to bend this part here, and I just sort of turn it up, and then you can pull them back down and straighten them. But I bend that part there. That way they fit in the box easier. Because if I have to go to a next size up on a box, it can add a little bit more into the shipping depending on the size of the box. So, because that has size of the box. If all your dimensions can stay below, I think 36, it doesn't change. But once you start going big boxes, and then it'll change in price. So let's see. Susan came in at 18. I'm going to go ahead and put in last call for her. Just like that. And do a sold. Hopefully there it went. Okay, Miss Susan, these are coming your way. The gold picks. Gold Christmas picks right here. And congratulations. It was so funny. I was going through last week, Susan, and I was, I make everybody out of paper and put their name at the top and lay all their items on it and write it all down and everything. And I got to a piece that had I know it was your name because it was Susan Rossi. I choose Gil's last name. I was like, oh my God. Because, Rossi, R-O, and yours is M-M, hers is S-S. And then my E's sometimes are small and look like an I. So it's like, oh, I usually get the first name right, though, on it. And that's I've been that way forever. That's not just from getting old. I've always had problems with my M's and N's, D's and B's, P's and Q's. I have to really think about it. I have to imagine a capital B and take the top bubble off. That makes the small one. Yeah. And then I know it's not the other way goes to be in a D. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, I really have to think that hard when I'm writing something. It's crazy, the things I do. Now, next is 4 rolls of ribbon. You get all 4 of them. These are fabric ribbon. Was very popular in the 80s. You could get it with the little, I wish I could find it this way, because I can remember having it, with the duck with the blue bow. You could get it like that. But some of these, they've not even been opened. 10 yards on it. This one has some really pretty roses on it. Here's another one. It's got apples. And you can do all four rolls, I should say. We're going to do them at $10. And you're going to get, let's see what I show already. I showed those and those. And then there's these two. Now, these two may have been opened and a little bit used off of, but I don't think much at all. This one has little flower buds on it as well. And then this one has, I don't know if it's Christmassy looking, like little holly, red leaf hollies or something. Be a bat, hit a ball. Yeah. Yeah, but I may put a D in for ball and a D for, not that I don't know how to spell it. It's just that I remembering which one goes which way. They're too much alike. It's like, there again, the story of my aunts, Jane and Jan and Janet. Ah, that's just, too much to ask there. I'm with Gail at 10. And I'm going to get my last call put in. I don't see anyone else. And we're going to mark it sold. We'll put all of these back in here. Sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where'd my ribbon go? I just had that. Oh, there it is. SS. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to lay those right back over here. I'm going to grab this. Now, this is a really cool old book. Music Around the Clock. It is a really, really neat book. It's in, I want to say it is in good shape. Not in mint at all, but it is in really good condition. It looks like it was the Board of Education in Columbia, Missouri at one point in its life. Here is the inside right here. It looks like 1955, and then it was redone here in 1959. It's got some, they paper clipped. See the top up here? You see the little paper clip shining through. I guess some of their more popular songs that they used. So I just left them. And there's one of them. Santa Claus will soon be here. I don't know if I've ever heard that one or not. And that's Hanukkah on the other side of it. I just like the pictures, I thought it was so cool. I mean, because it's got pictures like this throughout the book. Some really, really neat photos in here, prints in here. There went. Now, in this book, it has this, that plastic binding. Now, it's got some issues to it. Some of them are broken and everything, but it's still there is the thing, Teacher's edition. Just now noticed that. That's good. And I don't know, it just got a lot of children's songs that I can remember, like in school, some of them. Let me, look at this picture. So you could actually take this spine off, since it is one of those plastic ones, and you could frame the pictures and not tear the book up at all. and just put it back in the book when you're done, you know. 15 on this book. My little duckling. I love the photos in this book. The images are great. And it's got like little songs that I don't actually know all of them. And I guess the teacher's version, you know, see how it has the red writing on it up there? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably the beat or something that they were teaching the kids. See my pony come out and play. Just really neat. What shall I do? Looky here. They even put my friend in there. Little Robin. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, because up at the top it says questions and answers time. So that's really sort of cool. I like that. And then over here on the side, the page by it, it has other hearing a scale pattern. Yeah, all of that. I like that. That's neat. I've never, I don't think I've ever seen a music like that. Look at this picture. See what I mean? It's got some really, really cool pictures. There's the cow jumped over the moon, the hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. And there's the dish running away with the spoon. Oh, goodness. So $15 is the start on this book. It's got Jack and Jill, three little kittens is in here. Diddle diddle dumpling. Here's another great photo. Look at that one. Just a really, really neat book. I mean, yeah, it really is. It's just an awesome little book. It's got the teaching things, like on this one, they're in green, and then this everything on the side. We play, we sing, we play, we sing. You know, it teaches them what part they're playing, what parts they're singing. I like that. Oh, another cool. Look at that. Another cool photo. Like I said, you could take that plastic spine off, and I mean that wouldn't be tearing the book up at all. It just unrolls. But and then you could display the photos in it. It'd be neat. I'm gonna get my last call. I'm with Avery at 15. It is complete. Yeah, complete all the way to the back. There's the index. Songs with instrumental parts. It tells you there's, what is that one? Here is this one just gives you like the piano accompaniments in the back. Look at this photo. This one's really neat. Look at those owls. Really cool. Here's when I was talking about the accompaniments. Can't talk. And the index is in the very back here as well. But yeah, it's a complete, and it is this hardback, and that's in really pretty good shape. Last call, and we're going to mark it sold. to Miss Avery. Illustrations. Margaret Fullerton, Ohio State Teachers Collage. No, that's not the illustrator. Bernice, School of Music. George Peabody, College for Teachers. I'm trying to find illustrations. I know I've seen it in here. I know I've seen the illustrator in here, but now I don't see it right off top. Teacher's Edition. I don't know now. It doesn't. I know I've seen it in here, but I can't find it now. But yeah, it's got some. Maybe let me look on the one of the photos and see if it's signed. Of course not. Don't know. But this is going to Miss Avery. And congratulations. Woo-hoo. Right back up here. Now, let's see what's next. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's look at the buttons. I'm trying to get down to that tray. I've had to skip over the tray because I have like some things laying on it. Okay, and I did count all of these buttons. So let me get a start. $12. Doesn't matter which grouping you want. You can take whichever one. This one here are the large ones, and look, it's got that like lattice work and ivy on them. These are metal, and they tied them together. I left them that way. When I buy buttons, sometimes the person who previously had them, they use ribbon or cording or just whatever they have to tie them together to keep the set all together. And then these are, there's 14 of them in this, and these are 1 3/16 of an inch. That's the size of a quarter. And there are 14 of them. Or you might want some smaller buttons. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. These again here were all tied together. There are 18 of these buttons. This was very hard to count. There are 18 of these buttons, and these are 1/2 inch. And they are metal with the metal shanks on the back. And then these here, I don't know, I think you can see the blue shining through them. Very, very pretty. There are 14 of these, and these are 5/16. Hi, Carol. They are glass, and they're self-shanked. So the shanks are, right in the buttons. They're very pretty. There's how they're self-shanked. Very pretty. They remind me of blueberries. They're just really neat. And these are, let's see right here, 5/16. Is there such thing as 5/16? I counted it as 5/16. Is there's another measurement for that? I don't know, but I count it 5/16. So it is choice. Whoops. It is choice, and you can take any one or ones. And I am with Gail at 13. Need to getting my last call ready here. But there's some really cool buttons. And last call went in. And I am with Gail at 13. So there are 14 of the large. Very pretty. I like that design around the edges. And the lattice work with the ivy, really pretty. And they're about the size of a quarter. And they are metal. I almost want to say they're brass, but I can't be 100% on that. But they sure do look brass. Here's the back of them. They have that brassy look. I mean, I can't be 100%, so I'm just saying metal. And then there are 18 of these smaller ones. And that's sort of 3D'd up. You can feel the texture of that as well. And then the blue glass ones, there are 14 of them. And Gail says out. I am going to put in sold. Carol, I just need to know for your 14 bid, which one you want. You want the blue glass, the small metal, or the large metal? So glass, small, or large? And she's going to take all of them. All right, I put your name on them. Okay, so now next we're going to go to the shell things. Yep, congratulations, everyone is saying. And thank you very much. Because she's sitting on that tray I want to get to as well. So in the previews, I told you there was another shell doll. These shell dolls are so stinking cool. So I got her fixed. So let me show her. This is her. And she is shells. This is a little plastic rose they glued in there. And then I put these little flowers down the side here and did the little flower up here and on the back. Those flowers are vintage, actually older than probably the shell piece, or maybe right around the same time, within 10 years or so. But look at the face and everything on her. Stinking cute. And she's that real, I don't know, like minty sage color. Very pretty. She stands about 3¼ inches tall. And then this is the one I had in the preview. And all those little colorful pieces, they are just little chips of shell. It goes around to her back and everything there. Very pretty. And she is, how tall is she? Dang, she's tall. She's 5 inches tall. So 3 1/4 on the green and 5 inches on the other. Really cool. Oh, I forgot to put a start in. Gosh darn it. I knew I'd forget something. And there's the price on them. This is each. And you can choose whichever one you want. They are. They're very pretty. Very pretty. I love how they painted on the faces and everything. I mean, my goodness. They're just really cool. Marilyn says 100. Oh, Marilyn, I know you mean 10, hun. I know you mean 10. But very, very cool. See the little, let me see if I can show you the little flowers. They're little shells, little pieces of little baby shells. This one is 5 inches. This one is 3 1/4. And I'm going to get my last call going there. I am with Marilyn. If no one comes in, Marilyn, I am going to sell them your choice, whichever one you would like, or both, however you want to do it. They're just really cool. Last calls in and sold. I just need to know if you wanted the green. I'm going to call her white. She's not really white. She's that shell color, sort of a off-white. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Mermaid. I seen some mermaids. I wanted to get them so bad, and I thought from far away, the ticket looked like it said $20. I got closer to it, it said $200 each. I was like, wow. They were larger. They were the little girl. They looked like the little girl ones. They were real soft, sort of that satin glazed on them. Yes, Christy, you sure can, hon. Yep. Thanks for asking. That's but yes, I trust you. Yeah, I mean, I'm still if you bid, you're still going to get an invoice because that's just something automatically I do to keep up with things so I don't get behind. But just let it sit there. It's fine. And then you can pay, after whenever your payday is. That works for me. Let me write these down here. I need to move there. Where are those at? There's my frogs. Can't find them. So I'll write them in. And then when I find them later, I'll just mark them off because I know I wrote them in somewhere, but it takes up too much time sometimes trying to find them. But thank you very much. Let me set these. I'm going to set these right over here because they're fragile. They're fragile. We don't want to unfragile them. And then next we'll go ahead and do the little frogs. I just love this little stuff like this. Cute as can be. Let's see. Oh, cool. That sounds so neat. On Fragile them, yep. So next are the little turtles, or not turtles, frogs. Well, I guess there might be little turtles. Those might be little turtles. I think they're frogs because they're lily pads. Look at this one. Got the little lily pads, little pipe cleaners, little frogs sticking their heads out there. Really cute. And he's about 2 inches tall and right around 3 inches long. Little guy there, and he just sits like this. And he's got all the little shell. I just thought they were so cool. And then this little guy here, he's playing his violin or fiddle, whichever way. But ain't he cute? Just thought he was awesome. He's about 3 3 1/4. I mean, how many shells you have to go through to find the right shell for a leg, an arm, face, eyes. And then this is like a clamshell. It's, closed. And then just enough, smaller that, you got a little mouth opening there. So $10 each on the little frogs. If anyone is interested. Finding shells are hard to, yeah. I went to a sale, Avery, and there was one corner from the ceiling down and shelves and on the floor of shells. Now, these were expensive shells because they had like the big conch shells and, like the sea urchin shells. I mean, there was like hundreds of them. And someone came in and asked them what they would take for all of them. Well, they knew they needed to get rid of them because there was a lot of them. And I think he paid over $1,000 something for all the shells. I'm going to get my last call going here. Joanne is in at 10. But look how stinking cool he is. It's so neat. Look at the fiddle or the violin. It's 2 little shells, sticks, and string. And then he's holding a little, I don't know, a little wire or something. Just absolutely unreal. And we're going to mark sold. But it took him, I don't know how long. I mean, I'm usually in an estate sale for a couple hours, half an hour and a half, 2 hours. Joanne's going to take both of them. And he was still packing and tissuing them. And congratulations. Sunshine, let's see. Do you have any of Do I have any of the ladies in hats for flowers? I mean, do I have any of the extra flowers? Are you with the actual ladies? Do you have any of the ladies? I don't know what he went. I guess he sold shells, you know. No, I don't have any of those. No, the figures. The figurines with the opening on the back. I don't think so. I mean, if I had have I had them before? Um, yes, faces. Nope, I don't have any. Dang it! I don't. Wish I knew what you were talking about. Is there any way you could take a picture of one and send it to me? Oh, head vases. Okay, head vases. Okay, no, phew, those things have went skyrocketed. Yeah, the head vases. Let me set these over here for Joanne. Congratulations, Joanne. Thank you very much. Put your name, make sure I got your name on those. Yes, I do. Thank you. Um, I don't have any right now. The tree topper, yes. The star, that did sell. Yep, the star tree topper. Now let's do some chicks. Now these are these little chicks. Let me see. I got them wrote down back here. Let me flip this over for myself. There's big ones and there's little ones, and they're fluffy, very very fluffy. Now in the big ones, I have two colors. I have sort of a cream. I guess you'd call it a cream color, and I have a yellow. But they are stinking cute. So look at that. And he's, like I said, they're good size. And here is the yellow one. And look how fluffy they are. They are so cute. Now, here a few weeks ago, I think I have one left. Those Valentine wreaths with the flowers. I have one of those left. One of these little chicks sitting inside of it, and then add some little eggs to that wreath. It's a what little flowers were those? Peonies? Peonies? Wreaths I had. Yeah, I think Gail got one of them. But one of these little chicks would look so cute, and then do a ring, and just because the wreath was styrofoamed, you could add little picks of the little eggs on around it, and one of these sitting in that center hole just on the table, and to make a centerpiece would be beautiful. But look at that little guy. He is fluffy. He stands about 7 inches, I guess, tall, 7.5, right in there. And you can get this one in either Yeah, you have the other one. Yep. I just thought these would be, when I picked all that up, I thought this would be so cute. These little fluffy chicks with those. I do have one of the wreaths still left. I don't have it in here with me, but yeah, they're beautiful. And they're not huge. One of these would fit in the center. Um, oh, did I not put a start in? I did not. Gosh dang it, Sandra Dawn. What is wrong with you today? Oh, shoot. There you go. These are going to be $12 each. They're very lightweight. They are these real fluffy feathers, and I mean they're just adorable. They are like a styrofoam base with the little beaks and eyes, and then they got the little feet, and they stand perfectly. They stand just great. And I picked these up, one of each color. Now the little ones, all they had was yellow, so I'll do those next, and I'll hold them up against each other so you can see the difference. But very cute, very cute. This one here, it's, and I don't know if it's just my lighting, but every once in a while I see like a pinkish tinge to it. But I think it's just that peachy cream color. I mean, it's just really a really pretty color, sort of champagne-y like or something, I guess you could say. But these are the only two large ones I have. I do have 3 small ones though. And we're going to put in last call. And I have Gail in at 13, Susan's back in at 14. Last call is in. And they are a nice size. And they're in really good condition. Gail says out, so we'll say sold. And Susan, I just need to know if you want yellow or cream or both. Mm-hmm. And I think those little flowered wreaths I had, what were they? $10, Gail, I think was what it was. $10 on them. If you're interested in any of that. So she's going to take both of the large chicks and 14. Congratulations. And I'm going to set those right back in the back. They are so soft and fluffy. It's unreal. Very cool. Now the next ones, I'm going to use one of them as a reference to show you the size difference. These are like the babies, I'd say. I do have 3 of these. And let me do this one so it does a little bit of a difference in color. So this is the difference in the size. These are the smaller ones. Look how fluffy he is. His little eyes, I mean, look how fluffy he is. I mean, oh my gosh. So, how tall are these? I can't remember now. About 7.5. Yeah, about 7, I would say on this. And so the little ones are about, oh gosh, if you leave the fluff sticking up, they're 4 inches, but if you push it down, they're 3.5. There's a 1/2 inch of fluff. So let's do a start on these. And these are going to start out at $8. Is that how you feel? But they are so stinking cute. These are the little yellow ones. I do have 3 of these. It's just hard to hold 3. and for you to be able to see that there's actually 3 and not just one big clump of fluff. So see if I can get a hold of this other one. And then there's the other one. So I do have 3 of these available. Really cute. Little fluffies. So I'm with Gail at 8. I got my last call typed in. How stinking cute those are. And their heads are in different positions. Like this one's straight up there. He's sort of looking sideways around something. I know, aren't they? Get my last call in. I have Gail at 8. And we will put in sold. And then Gail, I just need to know whether you want 1, 2, or 3. And if 2 of them have the same head position, one of them has a different one. They are all like 2 of them looking the side. And do you want one that's looking like at the side or straight out? See, so this one looking straight out. You can see his little eyes in there. And he's just looking straight ahead. This one, you would set him more a side view because his little eyes are like that. So front or side? Or does it matter? Straight out, please. Okay. And that is this one. Now I have 2 of them left. If anyone would like them, they're $8 each and they're number 33. And I have these 2 left. They're $8 each, number 33. And Miss Gail, congratulations. And thank you very much. And I'll put a little mark by those so I know I have some left on that number. Okay. Guys, this here is so pretty. I stood and looked at this for I don't know how long before I decided to buy it because they had quite a bit on it. But then I picked it up. And my goodness, guys, this is really made nice. Me and my mom weighed this. This egg with the stand weighs 2 pounds. I think it was 1 pound, 14 point whatever ounces, the egg itself. It does play music. Let me open it up here. It does play music, and it has this little cross inside of it. And the little cross turns. I'm not sure what it's playing, but I'm not sure what it's playing. Now, it is enameled. It has the rhinestones. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, and then here's the little stand that it stands on. Look how pretty that is. Even has the rubber grippers right here. So when you set that egg in there, it does not slide. It just sets right in there very nicely. And that opens. It's really, really pretty. I mean, my goodness, how pretty is that? And it's a hefty one. I mean, it's a nice piece. Let me get a start in on it. This is something that you could leave out all year round. You could play it anytime. I don't see any of the rhinestones missing on it or anything like that. It's wonderful. Even look at the bottom. It's got that big flowered part enameled with this red down here, then this like mother of pearl looking swirl on it, all the way up to the little pearl on top. It is so pretty. I have to start this one out at 25. It was a little bit more of a piece, but man, this egg is so neat. It's 5 inches, just the egg, and the stand is about 1.5 inches. So let's see if our measurements come out totaling. Well, it sets down in there a little bit. So you're looking at about 5.5 inches tall. Ooh, the fluff from those chicks have got on my nose. It is so pretty. I like that it's got those little rubber pieces inside there, because that egg just sits in there and it doesn't, you know, how some of them would slide and everything. Nope. Love the stand is so pretty. And it is metal. This is not plastic. These are all metal. The only thing I didn't find was any markings except for the S. And that's on a lot of music box turns. But I do like those fans. Look at the fans on the legs. Very pretty. Tee-hee. I like that the cross moves really nice and slow. Just really pretty. 25 is the start on it. How pretty is that? It's very classy looking. Very classy looking. Would make a great gift to someone, or just to keep for yourself. Treat yourself. And we're going to get last. Spelled that wrong. On the hell. Oh my goodness. Can I type today? I don't think so. Okay. Finally got it typed in there. We're going to put last call in, and we're going to mark it sold. And it is going to Miss Avery. Miss Avery, that is a beautiful piece. Wait till you get it. You ain't gonna believe how pretty it is. And the weight on it, the feel of it, it's just, I wish I knew who made it, because it's a really nice one. This is all cut out up here. It's so pretty, where you can still see the cross in there. I just love it. Just absolutely love it. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, next, gotta get to this. Gotta move my little chickadees right over here. And let's go ahead and pull this tray. I love this tray. Yeah, a piece you keep out all year round. Just really neat. Oh, flip over there. Now, guys, this tray is absolutely beautiful. I know I keep saying that, but they're just absolutely beautiful pieces. This house that I went to for this estate sale was immaculate. I mean, it was so nice. All the things were so nice. The house was huge. It was unreal. I liked everything at it, but of course, can't buy it all, even though I want to. I'd like just one time to go to a sale. And I was the first one in line. I was number one. I was first one in line again because, I was there at before 6 o'clock in the morning, and it started at 9, but I got there 3 hours before so I could be first one in the door. That way I could at least get the things that I wanted, and I did that. There's one piece I really would have liked to had, but they had $45 on it, and I just I couldn't do it. It was a deer and sled, but the deer's antlers were brass, his legs were brass, his tail was brass, but the body was wood. And then the sleigh was wood except for all the like the runners, of the sled was brass. The swirl parts that came up were brass in the back. And then it had a wooden, real pretty wood in it. And it was so pretty. It was so, so pretty. So this tray is going to start out at 16. Let me measure how long it is. It is about 12 and a half inches long. And it is, at its widest point here, it is like 6.5 inches, maybe a smidge more. But look how pretty that is. Oops, got upside down. Dang it. It is transfer. Now, it is marked on the back. It says Brunswick, can't even say it, Germany. Brunswick, Germany on the back. It has that real light yellow around the edges, really springy looking. And then it's got that little bit of gold wispies around the edges. Now, it does not have a gold trim around the outer edge, just the little gold wispies there. And those really pretty, like little, what would you call them? Little cornflowers, maybe, or something like that. They're blue and purple. Very pretty. Excellent tray. If you were going somewhere and wanted to take some cheese and crackers, little olive and pickles, little relishy dish, or even to lay out one of your long, like little banana breads or pound cakes out across it and have it sliced, would be very pretty. Bread plate, you could lay rolls and bread across it. It's just really, really pretty plate. Or would you call it a plate or a platter? I don't know. It's very pretty. But it is marked Germany on the back. Very pretty blue and purple flowers. And with that edging, it's a really, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if I can change. Sometimes things with white backgrounds. Let's see right here. Maybe I change. Oh, goodness, I have to really. Nope, I don't know. That might be too bright. But very, very pretty. Very, 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 very pretty bladder. I mean, my goodness. Ooh, that is a bright light there. Whew. We gotta turn that back down. That's all there is to that. Let's see. Woof. Nope, yeah. Wow. Wow. My eyeballs are burning. That is bright. But it is so pretty. Gonna get our last call going here. Let's see. It looks good. That light, yeah, it's got some really pretty colors. It's just that to sit here with that bright in your eyes is just really, it's hard on you. And last call went in, and we're gonna mark that sold to Miss Susan. Thank you very much, Susan, and congratulations. Very, 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 very pretty. Let me set that back down here. And okay, let's do this little guy here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got some really cute little pieces here. That'd be choice. There's two pieces here. I'm gonna get that start in there. And these are choice at $10. And you can either choose the little donkey in the cart. Now he's a tiny. He's a little one. He's about 3.5 inches long. And at his tallest point, he is about 1.5 inches. Like a little toothpick holder or something like that he'd be great for. Didn't see anything major or wrong with him anywhere. Really cute. So that's one choice. And then the next choice, my gosh, this little guy. I don't know who makes him. He is numbered and everything on the bottom because I did not get a chance to look him up. But he's porcelain. And he is a little dog, and he is in this basket of fruit. How stinking cute is that? Diamond holder, yep. And he is about 2 3/4 inches tall, and then side to side, it is about 2 3/4 as well. But look at that little baby in there. And then there's pineapples, peach, bananas. That's his little tail. And look, his little foot broke through the basket. But he is numbered on the bottom. I didn't get a chance to look that up. So I don't know. And it is porcelain. And I don't see any chips or cracks or anything like that. He is really in good shape. Cutie patootie. These are your choices. Yeah, his tail sticking up right there. I'm with Joanne at 10. Gonna get my last call. Ready to go here. They're just really, really cute pieces. And my last call is going in. Yeah, I did a double take on that handle to make sure there was no breakages in it, and I don't see anything. It's good. I love how his little foot just busted through that basket, though. It's just really cute. I'm with Marilyn at 11. Yeah, that's his little paw coming out right there. How cool is that? His little foot. Joanne, or yeah, Joanne says out. And we will put in sold. And Marilyn, I just need to know if you want dog or donkey. Dog or donkey or both. It's up to you. And you got it for 11. I got this morning, and I said, got to feeling weird, so I laid back down. And I woke up and there was fried chicken on my table. I guess they must have had lunch and had some fried chicken upstairs and brought me down a breast and then a part of a breast. I was like, dang. Marilyn's going to take the basket with the doggy. Now, I do have the donkey still available. Joanne, if you would like to have it, just let me know. The donkey would come to you at 10, and it's number 15. If you would like that one, Joanne, let me know. If not, you can just put pass. Okay. So the little donkey's still available. He's $10 to everyone, and he is number 15. If anyone would like him, first one to type in 15 would get him. Yeah, the little dog. I don't see little pieces, porcelain pieces like this very often. That absolutely has nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I mean, it's a great piece. It's got that buttery, soft, sort of satin glaze on it too. They do spoil me. They absolutely do. So the little donkey still available. Number 15, $10. If anyone would like it. But I sure did spoil him enough when he was little. I can remember getting up. It's when they would have their Black Fridays, sitting in the Walmart parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I could be the first one in the door to make sure I got a GameCube that my son, the one upstairs, wanted. And they didn't open their doors until 7 or 8 or something like that. And I waited that whole time to make sure, because they only had two at this. It was a very small Walmart here in town, and they only had two, and I got one. So, yeah. I was happy to get that for him. Okay, let's see. What do I have left on the cart? I have these pieces here. Let me set that one there. So I have 3 of these. You're going to get all 3 of them, of course. And let's start them out at now, guys, believe it or not, one of these will sell for what I'm putting these 3 in for. It is these plastic Santas. This one still has like the little loop at the top, and still got his little hanger and everything. These are in different stages of wear. So this one, like originally, had the little hoop at the top where you could hang him if you want, and he still has his little pick that you could have stuck him down in a cupcake. This one here, I can't can't tell. He might have had to loop it one time. Um, his little pick is a little shorter, but the face and everything else is good. And then there's this one. He doesn't have the little ring at the top, and he doesn't have the little pick on his toe. He's just a little guy like this. You get all three of them, $12 for the set of three. Yeah. Yeah, I watched because the regular where they go to the Y for babysitting, daycare. Um, it closed a week or so before school started, so I watched the two Marcus and Adeline Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Took Marcus on Tuesday. I believe I got him a haircut, and then for school, and then we came back here and waited till they got home, and then I'll have Marcus again because Adeline, my oldest granddaughter, her school starts before her brother's, so she will be in school, but he doesn't start until middle of next week. So I'll have him Monday and Tuesday. We sort of, trade things like that. You know, I try to be there for them as much as possible when it comes to doing things. I'm with Miss Gail at 12, and last call is going in. I keep thinking I'm going to get all my little wooden stuff out, and I'm going to make one of those wreaths with all the little wooden ornaments on it, because I have hundreds of little wooden ornaments. If anyone's looking for any of them, let me know. I've probably got all of them in the world. I've got a lot of them, all different sizes. And Miss Gail, these are coming your way for 12. Really cute. These are really neat done up in dioramas and in those little tart tins and things. They're just the right size for that. And congratulations. If you make it, it will sell. You know how they're really expensive to make. I mean, because at sales anymore, each one of those little ornaments, depending on the size. Now, the little mini ones are usually $1, but the big ones, they get a little bit bigger. You're looking at $2 and $3 a piece, and then if you get just a smidge bigger, you're looking at $4 and $5, $6 a piece, depending on which ones they are. And imagine a lot of those in a wreath. Even just to make your money back, you would have to charge quite a bit for one. What is it? Build it and they will come. Okay, next items, choice again. They're identical except the colors a little different. So these are these wonderful leaves. These are a handmade project. This leaf pattern is from the 70s. I'm not sure of the mold company. I can remember it from a long, long time ago. But see, the colors are different. This one's a little darker, a little lighter, very retro-y, really cool. I'd say they're probably 70s. There's the backs, fronts. Really neat. I'm going to measure from the top down do this bottom here so you'll know how long they are. These are great to decorate with. You're looking at, I would say, right around 6.5, 6 3/4 inches. Love the colors. Those colors are just like spot on. No pun intended, because it's got spots on it, but I mean, like, don't they look like fall leaves? I mean, they just look so good. I did not see any chips or cracks or anything like that. Now, there's some places that are sharp because the leaves are pointed, but no chips and cracks in the piece that I've rubbed around and looked at all. They all look good all the way around. I'm with Carol at 12. So this is the darker one. This is the lighter one. You just have to let me know which one you would want. Let's see. Let me get in here and put in last call. I don't know why all of a sudden the palm of my hand started itching. Oh, my finger popped. And Frank came in at 14. We're going to go ahead and get that last call, and I'm going to scratch my finger. Why? Why did that start itching? There, got it. Yeah, let me see how much it's filled. If it's not all the way, then I'll just hold it, and we'll do it the same way we always do it. You know, works for me. You do have a couple of gifts in the box, as well. And then those one things you need to let me know when you want to do that other thing. But you can email me about it all. So Carol says out. And for 14, Frank, would you like which one? The darker color one, the lighter color one, or both? This one's the darker one. This one's lighter. Both very pretty. They look very good together as well. The lighter one. Okay, so this one here. And Miss Carol, for your $12 bid, would you like to have the darker one? This one here. Very pretty. And that would be for your $12. And she is going to pass. So I still have this one here available. It is $12 was the low on it. It's number 20, if anyone would like that one. Very pretty. It's sort of browns and rust. It's just really a pretty piece. And I've got Amy, it looks like, for that one. Cool. Thank you, Miss Amy. They're very pretty. Very, very pretty. Let me go back up my list. I want to make sure. I think I got those and that left. Oh, and those. Oh, shoot. Okay. Forgot about those. Okay, guys, these are so cute, though. Let me, right here. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I forgot about these. Look at these. This is Mr. and Mrs. Claus. She's so happy. Look at her. I love her face. She's just smiling. She's so happy. But these are George Good stuffies. They have like that little gravel in the bottom, so they set, you can take them apart, but their little hands are sewn together. But you could lift it up over his head. They do come apart. Let me see if I can show you the tag here. Oh, let me do this too. Now, there is the tag, George Good, and they are dated 1978. They are so cool. It's me and Joe. They are so sweet, and they set up just great. I mean, you could use them as a little doorstop. They do, like I said, Santa. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Let's see. He has like the little rice, little pebble bottom there. That's her little foot. I don't feel none in her. I think he's the weighted part of them. But yeah, I see them online, a few of them, and they're separated. Of course, they've took them. Somebody's, they're supposed to be like this. They're supposed to be hugging. That's the way they're made, because she does not have a tag. He's got the tag. This is one piece here, and just him alone. Well, they was wanting, or did they sell for like $20 some just for him? Like, they're cute, but I don't know. She's happy. She's just a happy camper. Now, she doesn't have eyes. She just has eyebrows. And he's got the little plastic eyes, and they have little pom-pom noses. But 1978 on these. $15 start, and I am with Carol at 15. They are so cute. And they measure, they're pretty good size. I might have to get a bigger ruler. No, I think they measure about 10 inches, I guess, right in there. Really cute. And they're pretty clean for 1978. So they've been took care of. He's got a fluff on his eye there. I got it. Really cute. Let me get that last call ready here. Last call is going in. I think I forgot to send it to her, but I will. Let me write it down. Send Pat Gail's email. See, if I don't think I wrote that down. If I don't write it down, I just right over my head. I'll request this week. Oh. And we're going to mark that sold. Last call and sold in is going to Miss Carol. Congratulations. And I'm going to set him right back over here where he was. I've showed all that. Now, I have not showed that yet. I know. Let me find it here, right there. Now, this is really neat piece. Damn it. No. I gotta do that too. So sorry. Sometimes I don't know. My head wasn't attached sometimes, guys. I don't know what I'd do. All right. But I got it all wrote down. I don't think I wrote down last time. Maybe I did. I just missed it. Okay. So this little piece here, gotta blow the dust off of it. Goodness gracious. Get my little brush out here. If you like glass, these next ones are really cute. This little piece of wood here, you drop a little tea light in it. And this is a fused glass Christmas tree. And you're probably not going to be able to see it. You can see a little bit of the little light, but when the lights are out, it's so pretty that you can see the green of this glass is just really neat. I love that big star, little ball on top. Really cute. Cute, 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 cute. Love it. And this one's starting at 12. I wish I could, let me see if I can. I don't think I can. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. No, you can see the little light behind it, but it's not very pretty. It's just really, really pretty. The little stand and the wooden stand, the little tea light there. I just put a new battery in this tea light. I couldn't find my tea lights, but I found a battery. So I just put a new battery in that one. Miss Carol is at 12, and it just little slot, and it just sits in there like that. Very cute. Got my last call ready to go in, and I am with Carol at 12. Let me tell you how big it is. From the bottom of the wood base to the top here, he is, he's every bit of 7 1/4 inches. And last call is getting ready to go in. And we'll mark it sold. Congratulations. Set that right there. Really neat. Neat piece. I watch a girl on here that she makes fused glass. And I watch her cut it out and everything, and she puts it in her kiln and lays the pieces all together. And she does some really cool pieces of the fused glass. Let me go through my list. Forgot to write something down there. Let me do that. And Carol there. Where is that at? Did I not write those down? Well, don't look like I wrote them down. Now, I have 3 My stuffed peppers say they are cooked. We better let them cool off before you eat them. You burn your mouth. So next up is these little spun glass pieces. I have the little tree. They got a little hook up or a little loop at the top where you can hang them on your tree. like that. Got a little fluff. And they're only $6 each. And then I have this little snowman here. His little side view, that nose, just as cute as can be. Got the little gold buttons going down it. Let me measure how tall they are. Snowman's about 3.5, and the Christmas tree about 3.5. Then I have one other snowman here. Had to run back and just let you know I recalled him from the egg. It's all creatures of our God. Oh, cool. Thanks for letting us know that. I could not figure it out, to save my soul. I could not. I'd listened to it and could not figure out the music on it. And then there's this little piece here. Now he has a little hairline right here. I don't know it. I sort of can feel something there, but it doesn't go all the way through the back because I don't feel it in the back. So I don't know if it's just a scratch. Mom and I looked at it and we were like, I don't know. But I told her I'd make sure everybody knew it was there. But it doesn't go all the way through. You can't feel it on the back. You can just feel like a little place on the front. It's like, but he's a little different snowman. He's got his hats blowing sideways and everything. So these are right around 3 inches. There are a couple different snowmans here. This one has like a Santa Claus hat on, and this one has like the top hat on. And then you have the little Christmas tree. These are $6 each. First person in can choose. Let's see. Give a number. I thought I wrote that down, but I guess I just didn't. Let me do this. So we know which one's which, just in case someone wants them. And I don't see any interest in that piece. And just looking over my paper real quick, guys. I want to make sure I get everything shown. This is the only piece I think I have not shown. It's right here. It is this absolutely cute. I mean, oh my goodness. Look at this little baby. And these flowers are great. I didn't see any breakage on the flowers or the leaves or anything like that. Really cute. It is around 3 inches tall, and it is a little egg cup. I had a couple in the sale. Can't remember what sale it was. Last Sunday or Sunday before. Really neat little egg cups. And this one, I'm just going to do a set price and a number, and it is $6, and it is number 31. $6, number 31. $6, number 31. And the other ones, I think I was getting ready to say, I think Susan got them, and they had the original boxes with them. This will be a cute addition to that, Susan. Now, each one of y'all can have one. When you go to Susan's house, everybody has an egg cup. Okay, he was the last piece that I had not shown. Thank you, Miss Susan, and congratulations on that piece. That is a really cute little piece. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back over the pieces that are still available from this week's sale, and then I still have last week some pieces that I've left setting out over here to the side that I'm going to show one more time if anybody wants those. So these little guys here are still available. These are your little handmade little rolls, like paper towel rolls, toilet paper roll, little Santas that someone has made probably back in the 50s. And they were $8 each, number 8. $8 each, number 8. They have the long legs. Really cool. Really, really cool pieces. I like them. They set really nicely and everything. Could be little shelf setters. Set them in your tree. You know, they're really cute. $8 each, number 8. Bye, Pat. Are you leaving us? Avery's left. Pat's gone. Pat leaving. And then the only little trinket box I had left, it is 17, and it is the sleigh. It is number 10. All the rest of them sold for 20, and then one sold 17, and this one's 17. And just opens up just like that, and then just closes just like that. Really cute. Got the little teddy bear laying in there, the tree. It's got all the little rhinestones around it. It is enameled. It even has the enameling on the inside. Oh, you're going to eat your pepper. Available, number 10, $17. Let's set that right there. Have a wonderful week, Pat. You too. And Avery, you too. Wendy, you're going to take that one, the sleigh. You have the house. Now you got the sleigh as well. Whoops. I'll put that back on the cart. I see the peppers mean more to you. Oh, girl, some peppers. I can't eat green peppers. I like the filling. You told yourself no, but you didn't listen. Do you talk to yourself a lot? I only talk to myself if I know the answer. And I'm usually, telling myself, yes, go ahead and do it. Then I have the 3 little tumbling snowmen, and they are Fitz and Floyd. I'd marked them at $18 for the set, which made them like $6 each. I do have the original box. They are number 11. Hi, Ragdoll. Is she in here? Yeah. Ragdoll. Wendy had got it before you. Okay. All right. But I do have these little guys. They were 18. I'm going to mark them to 15. You get all 3 of them and in the original box. And they are number 11. Miss Carol came in on those. We'll set those over here. Thank you, Miss Carol. I appreciate that. Yeah, just put the filling in a tomato. Ooh, that sounds good. Now I could do that in a tomato. The green peppers just hurt me so bad. I have the little donkey cart. He is $10, number 15. And he's a little baby one. I think it'd be neat to collect these and you do a bigger one and you just go down in size till you get to the smallest one on a shelf would look cute. Pulling a cart. Something's always got to be pulling a cart. Yep. He is marked Japan on the bottom as well. But he is $10, number 15. And the crocheted. What I do with them? What do I do with them? Where'd they go? Which way did they go? Which way did they go? Oh, they're down here. I know they are. Yep, there they are. Okay. I'm like, I know they're down here. I have these crocheted hot pads. They do have the vintage tin and cardboard hot pad pads that you would put the crocheted covers over. These are $8 each, and they're number 24. Number 24, $8 each on these. Very cool. They did, like I said, this is the cardboard back because it has the tin, the old aluminum like tin fronts on them. And it looks like Carol is taking those. Let me make sure I got these marked off here. Thank you, Miss Carol. I got your name down on those. Now I missed, where'd they go? I missed these. Yep, I missed these. These here, there are 9 of these plastastic, probably from the 50s, I would say, right in there. They look like pom-poms, but they are plastic. And they have the little beads in the center. They're like a darker pink on the inside and a lighter pink out on the tips. Little ornaments. There's 9 of those. Those would look really cool in a wreath as well. And they are number 12, and they're $15 for the set of 9. Number 12, they're $15. You get all 9 of them. Back page. I have these 2 little fluffy ducks, and I'm going to mark them. They were 8. I'm going to mark them to $6 each, and they're number 33. $6 each, number 33. Let me change that on my paper real quick so I don't miss it. And there are these little, look, these little beaks shining through. See these little eyes in there? Susan, do you want 1 or 2? All right. I will put your name on both of those. Those will be coming to you with your other ones. And congratulations to everyone. And then I have the 3 little blown glass. There's 2 snowmen. One of them has the regular snowman little top hat on, and then the other one has the snowman like Santa hat, and he's the one with like he's got like a little I don't like a little scratch or it's not all the way through. It's not like a break. It's I don't know. And then the little blown glass tree. Um These are I'm going to do them at $6 each, and they're number 35. And just let me know tree, snowman, and top hat, Santa hat. That's how I got them wrote down. Now let me make sure I didn't forget anything. I think that was everything. And now I'm going to show some items that I had left over from last week, just in case somebody didn't see them or they're thinking about it and think, yeah, I'll do that. They're really cute. So, and the prices, I don't remember what they were last week. So, but I have the Santa head. He's going to be $8, and he is number 36. $8, number 36 on the Santa head. He's just a trinket. I have 2 of these angels. Now these are sort of the they're like a tan color, or not tan. What would you call that? Like antique looking with the where they do it, they wipe it back and leave the older goldish looking color in the creases. So we have both of these, and we're going to do, I can't remember what they were last week because I don't have my paper right in front of me, but these are going to be $6 each if anyone is interested in those. And I have 2 of them. And all you would have to let me know is one has a package and one has bells. And those are still available for anyone who wants those. And then let me get these here. This is another thing of angels. And these little angels are Homeco angels. I think those other ones are too. But you have the little angel here with the little white gown on, and she's got the little tree. And she's more of a little girl, like a little kid styled one, where the other one's a little more older looking. So there's one with a tree, there's one with a flower, and there's one with a gift, and there's one with bells. And if you would like any of those, they're $6 each. They'll be number 37. I'm sorry, no, number 38. And just let me know whether you want tree, gift, bell, or flower, or all, or however you want to do it. All would be great. But those, just to let you know, those are still available. And I still have the 2 Christ Santas available. I think they were 35. I'll mark them to 30 if anybody's interested in them. They are rather pricey Santas. This one here just sold for $120 online. He does have his little dog tag hanging. So he'd be 30. He's the one coming up out of the chimney. And these are Christ. K, is that K-R-I-E? No, K-R. Can't read it. I don't know how they spell it. Let me see if I can see it better on the other one. And then this one to me just looks like a little drunk Santa or something. They're part of the Psycho, Christ Psycho group, set. It's K-R-E-I-S-S. K-R-E-I-S-S. They do have Japan stickers on them. And that is this one. He's also 30. I think he sells for around 50, something like that. And they have rhinestone eyes. So these are also still available if anybody is interested in those. And I think that's everything. I think that's everything. So if you weren't here and you missed the sale, you can always come back in at the very end. Just email me at this, or you can just drop it down in the comments below. I check for the next probably 3 days or so. I will check those places or the in the comments. I try to keep an eye on it, for the next 3 or 4 days pretty consistently. And then after that, just every so often, I'll go back in and try to see if the numbers have changed on the comments areas. Otherwise, if you don't get any answer out of me there, always email me right here at slarkin1109@yahoo.com. I look at that probably 500 times a day. It seems that way. And I do take offers on pieces. My prices aren't always just set in gold, And that is everything, guys. I think everything went good. Yep. Oh, thank you, Robin. Appreciate that. I hope everybody has a really, really good week. Can't wait till they get pictures out on the next sales. Usually they don't come out till like Tuesday, Wednesday, right in there, the full things. And then I get to decide which way I'm going. But I'll be back next. I will not have a Wednesday sale this week. I will let you know on that next one. But I will be back next Sunday. And I'm going to tell everybody good night. I'm going to eat that chicken. Chicken. Bark, bark. I am. And I'll see y'all next Sunday. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. To everyone who purchased and everyone who was in the lounge. Thank you for being here because it all counts. Good night. See y'all next Sunday. Sunday fun day. Bye for now.